my Virgos. Welcome to your August 2021 reading. So happy that you're here again. Remember, this is a super general reading, so if it doesn't apply to you, I want you to check your moon and your rising sign. There's always going to be something that clicks for you. Couple announcements before we begin. If something resonates in this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up so it can circulate and help other people. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, I would love to have you here forming part of the community. And last, let's see, we've got a 6-card spread for you today. A little bit different than what I've been doing in the past. I think this gives a little bit more insight for our monthlies. So let's begin. I shuffled all your cards, Virgo, and laid them down. Shuffling takes a long time, so I do it beforehand. I gotta tell you, the energy that you've got in the month of August is really heavy. And again, if this doesn't apply to you, if this doesn't click in any way, check your moon and your rising. But for whoever this applies, just by looking at the cards and the spread, it feels like you're going through some heavy stuff, some heavy energy, stuff that you're gonna need to release in order to move on to smoother waters in your life. So let's begin. First card I'm going to show you, Virgo, is your main energy for the month of August. And this is actually a very good card. So we've got, show it to you here, the 6 of Swords. That's your main energy for the month of August. Now, the 6 of Swords, I'm going to give you the meanings of the card, but I'll also tell you what I feel intuitively coming from the card for you. 6 of Swords is a card of moving on. It's a card of letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, of what hasn't served you in the past, of what is not working, and moving on. Letting go, moving on to calmer waters. It's a card of what I feel for you right now with this is acceptance is the word that comes to mind. Accepting what has transpired in the past, knowing that the past cannot be changed, learning from mistakes, and moving on from that, not living in the past. That's what I just heard. August is a month, and now looking at your cards, it's exactly that. August is a month of not living in the past anymore. Whatever you've been holding on to, it's got you stuck in a rut, stuck in a hole, and you're not gonna be able to move on until you forgive yourself and just let it go. Whatever it is, whatever area of your life this applies to, everybody's different. But that's your main energy for this month. Moving on, letting go, accepting what happened, whatever happened, making peace with it, making peace with yourself, and letting go and moving on. That's your main energy. Okay, second set of cards applies so much to this 6 of Swords, to this moving on card. The second set of cards, this 2 cards came out for you, and this is what you need to let go of in the month of August. And you've got 2 cards, and they're heavy cards. It's just heavy. I feel, I don't know, I just feel sadness, right? So, the first card you got in the position of what to let go of in the month of August is, let me put it here. It's the 6 of Swords. I'm sorry, the 6 of Swords was your main energy. This is the 3 of Swords. And as you can see, it looks like a very sad card, and it is, because the 3 of Swords is a card of heartbreak. Heartbreak, a deception, loss. So this being in the position of what you need to let go, Virgo, leads me to believe that at some point in your life, in your recent past, you suffered some kind of heartbreak. Either you caused a heartbreak or somebody caused a heartbreak to you, and you're holding on to that heartbreak energy. That is heavy energy to carry on for the rest of your life. It's a lot of sadness coming from this card. The second card, I will get into it a little bit more, but let me show you your second card. Second card is a Major Arcana card, and it is the Devil card. As you can see, there's a devil and there's two people attached to him. Now the Devil card, this is a card of negative attachments. This is a card of temptations. This is a card of lust. This is a card of doing everything you're not supposed to do. So what's funny is that these two came out exactly at the same time together. So maybe this devil influence in your life, these negative attachments, this selfishness, this lust, maybe I think this is what led to this heartbreak. Perfectly explained. And I mean, we all go through heartache in life. We all go through pain. But the beauty in that is learning from it and then letting it go. You cannot carry the pain, the baggage for your entire life, because you know what's going to happen? You're never going to release this devil energy. You're carrying that with you, and you're going to keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over and over again. And seriously, who wants that? This is what you need to let go of. Let go of that baggage. Forgive yourself. Make amends wherever you need to make amends. And just move on. But make sure you learn the lesson. Because if not, you didn't learn the lesson, or you keep this negative attachment, that devil energy, you're just going to keep repeating this same cycle in your life. Feels to me like it's a cycle that you've never been able to break off. So now is the time. August is the time. Your main energy is the Six of Swords, which is moving on. Moving on, letting go from negative attachments, from everything that caused you pain and hurt. Forgiving yourself and moving on. Okay. So that was in the position of what you need to let go of. If you hear that, that's my puppy. He's right down here. He's snoring. Okay, so in the third position, which is a beautiful card for you, I'm so happy for this. This is what are you welcoming? What new energy are you welcoming in your life? And I love that I put this in the third position because 3 is the number of creation. So here we go. What are you welcoming in your life, Virgo? Once you let go. Now understand, you cannot welcome the new until you let go of the old. So you already know what you need to let go of. That was clear. Here's what you're going to welcome once that process is done with. What I mean is, it takes time to let go. I understand that. I've been through that. It takes a lot of time, a lot of compassion with yourself to let go. But what these cards are trying to tell you is that in the month of August, you need to start that process. You need to start that process and take it seriously. Virgo, you are the Hermit. You are number 9 in the Major Arcana. You are the Hermit. You are an expert of going inward and figuring things out. Do not listen to everybody else on the outside. You know deep inside what is right for you and what's going to work for you. This is the month to go deep inside, figure it out, and let it go once and for all. Okay, because once you do that, Virgo, look at what the energy you've got coming in for you. You've got the Ace of Cups. I'm going to leave it up here because it's beautiful. It's a cup overflowing. Your cup runneth over. And everything that's overflowing and coming in, that is all brand new positive energy. Okay? That is love, that is abundance, that is prosperity, that is good health, that is good friendships, good relationships. with you, with yourself, with others. Having the Ace of Cups in this position, after letting go, says it's a time to let loose of your emotional baggage. Time to let loose of that emotional baggage you've been carrying. It's time to cut those cords, those negative cords, those attachments, and start living your life to the fullest. That's what the Ace of Cups means in this position for you. I want to show it to you again. You know what? I heavily feel like the universe wants to give you a new start. Really, really, really wants to give you a new start. But it can't do that. Something new cannot come in if the old is still there. Because how are you going to fit new stuff? Imagine a closet, right? You've got all this old shit in your closet. How are you going to add new stuff, improve stuff, if you don't get rid of the old shit? How is that possible? It's the same with emotions and feelings and good energy and good vibes. You need to let go of the old stuff, of the bad stuff. This is your chance to start fresh. This is, aces are beginnings. It's something new coming to you. This is the beginning of friendships, of lasting relationships, if you're looking for a relationship. It's the beginning of something that cup that overflows is the beginning of something that's gonna fulfill your life completely, in a completely balanced way. When you get the Devil card, it means your life is unbalanced. There's some part of your life that is completely unbalanced. By saying that you need to release that energy, and then bringing this card in, that you're welcoming something new like this, the universe is pushing you towards this release, because all this goodness wants to come into you, but you're blocking it by holding on to resentments, to hurt, to heartbreak, to everything that's negative in your life. Let it go. Forgive yourself, forgive whoever hurt you, make amends if you need to make amends, and move on. Because the Ace of Cups is waiting for you. Okay, let's go on to our fourth card. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. And this is career, what to expect in your career. Now, we're going back to some heavy energy here, Virgo. I don't know what you've got going on in your life, but I send you so many good vibes. Okay, in your career, what you can expect, in the month of August. We've got, put that here, the Five of Pentacles. I want you to look at that card a minute. A little bit of sadness in this card. Feels like the Five of Pentacles is, there's no way to put it, no nice way to put it. The Five of Pentacles is a card of loss, of regret. I feel that energy for you in the entire month of August. There's a lot of loss that you've suffered. There's a lot of regret. And it's spilling through what you're feeling. It's spilling through into every part of your life. That's why it's so important to let go of things that don't serve you anymore. Feelings, emotions, and people that don't serve you anymore. Negative attachments, you need to let go. Because once you clear that out, every other part of your life is going to trickle down to every other part of your life. Right now, it seems like those feelings, it's spilling through to your career. This is a card of loss. So all I can tell you with this card in career is watch out. Be mindful of how you're spending your money. Be mindful of investments, of where you're investing your money. of who you're investing your money with, I just heard. I just feel loss. I just feel loss coming out of this card. Doesn't mean that you're going to lose your job in any way, nothing like that. It just means there's some part in your career life, in your finances life, that you're going to be a little bit tight in the month of August. Take this the right way, because this is a warning, right? These readings, this is not a prediction. Okay, these are just what could happen. These are warnings. These are energies surrounding you at this moment in time when you're watching this video. Okay, and energies can change. Energies can change in the blink of an eye. It's up to you if you want to change it or not. So take this as a warning. In your career, in your finances, in your work life, there is some kind of energy that denotes loss. Again, I'm going to say what I felt with this was investments, who you're investing with, or just being tight with money. So please just watch your money this month. All right. Next, we're going to go into, last card here is love. Love, relationships, anything that has to do with the heart, feelings, emotions. And this is a super heavy card too. Somber, very somber reading for you, Virgo. Okay, emotions, relationships, what's coming. You've got a lot of sword energy here. You've got the 9 of Swords. And that doesn't look like a pretty card, does it? Because it's not. This goes back to, I think, you know what I'm thinking? I think this reading for you, Virgo, it's a warning. Big, big, big warning sign for you. I hope you watch this. I hope you apply this into your life. And I hope you make the changes necessary to move on from this. Because really, the universe is really trying to fill you with love and abundance. But first, you really need to let go of heartache, pain, blame. Okay, so anyway, let's go back to this card. This is the 9 of Swords, and this is what's coming in your relationships. This could be a relationship with yourself, with your special someone, with friends, whatever you hold close to your heart. Apply this in whatever area it falls into. 9 of Swords is, as you can see here, this is a card of basically anxiety and stress. This is a card of nightmares. Something is keeping you up at night, right? Maybe heartache, that heartache you suffered, that 3 of Swords, it's keeping you up at night. It's not letting you get rest. It's eating you up inside. So again, take this as a warning. You need to make amends. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing make amends. You need to make amends with yourself or with whoever, but mainly with yourself. It starts with yourself. And you need to learn to start, you need to put this card in the reverse. You need to start picking the swords out of your back, okay? You need to start picking these swords out. These swords, what it means, it's all the pain, the disappointment, the hurt, the stress, the anxiety, everything that has happened to you in your life. You keep that, you carry that. So you need to find a way to pick this out, because you're never gonna bloom if you keep carrying this on. That's your message. That's your message for this month of August. It's very somber, I'm sorry. But this is what came out. I don't pick the cards. I wait for, and let me tell you, it took forever for your cards to pop on the table. It took a very long time, the longest one yet. You are the sixth video I'm doing. And it took forever to get these cards out on the table. But I think it was, you know, it was for a reason, because everything in this spread makes sense. There's a lot of release that you need to do, Virgo. in order to welcome all this, because it's there for you. It's there for you. All that goodness, all that love, all that abundance, all that financial stability, everything, it's right here waiting for you. The universe wants to give it to you, but not until you let go, not until you release. So that's your warning. Okay, the last card we're gonna pick, it's an oracle card, and this is a direct message from Spirit, what they want to tell you in the month of August. Now, it could be related to this reading, or it could not. It could be something completely different. I shuffled the cards already, but I'm gonna shuffle them again right here and wait for your card to pop out. Virgo. So here we go. I will read this directly from the book. I cannot mess these messages up for you. I do not want to mess this up for you. Okay, here's one that popped out. Let's see. Okay. You got time to, I'll show it to you in a minute. You've got time to go. It's number 45 in this deck. 4 plus 5 is 9. I can do math. 4 plus 5 is 9. And I mentioned that you are number 9 in the major arcana. You are the Hermit, which is number 9. And this is card 45. So there's a connection right away. So I'm going to read this directly from the book, but first I'm going to show it to you. This card came out in the reverse. Time to go. Let me put it in the upright so you can see it in the upright. As you can see, it's 45. Time to go, but it came out in the reverse. So let me grab the book. Number 45. Okay, time to go, Virgo. If it comes out in the reverse, this is a protection message. So let's look for that. And this is what it says. Again, it could be related to your reading or it could not. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. Okay, just with that one sentence alone, it makes sense with the reading, right? Let me read that again to you. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and that all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this a break rather than an ending. Apply this to however this applies into your life. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, and it doesn't have... Wait, let me go back again. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, as it doesn't have the map of your destiny. The soul does. Spirit loves you. Trust that. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, whatever situation this is in your life. So consider this a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. I think this really does relate to this reading because it's saying to surrender. And I said that. I said that in the beginning when I saw the Six of Swords. Surrender and acceptance is exactly the same thing. You need to surrender, accept everything that has happened, so destiny can come at play in your life and bring you everything you deserve. That's your reading for the month of August, Virgo. I hope this helped you. If it did, leave me a comment. I would love to know. And like I said, it's a super heavy reading, but I take it as a warning, okay? Take it as a warning. Take it as Spirit trying to tell you that you are worthy, that you're loved, and that you've got so many good things coming to you. Alrighty, Virgo, that's it. That's all I've got for you. I'll be doing check-ins, energy check-ins in the month of August. So stay tuned to my channel, and big love to you. Mwah. Thanks.